Okay guys, welcome to my new office over here. As you can see, I've cleaned up this mess and it's actually so much more awesome. Guys, if you're working in messy and disorganized, area, make sure to clean it up because I myself am a freaking mess. To be honest, I messed up everything and I have a lot of shit around and I really need to clean up. And so this is a new office I want to share with you guys over here. This is going to be my new wealth trigger. This is where I want to work. I feel good working and I'm not feeling tired and I'm not feeling, doesn't want to work. I'm going to feel like working is awesome because I can feel like, this is where my energy is, guys. So let me share with you a little bit. So before that, this is a whole mess. This is all papers and I didn't want to focus on that because it was so ugly that I needed to remake it. So I moved all my books over here, which is like my wealth triggers, right? These are the books that changed my life, for my mindset. And these are the books that really transform my life. And it's like a breakthrough in my life. It's like the milestone in my life, which is the Every Money book from my mentor, that lock. Then the Unlock It shows me strengthen my mindset. Then the marketing and the art of war. And over here I have the Slight Edge, which is the book that always is my philosophy. Always looking for that extra edge in everything that I do. Try to improve every single day. Just one tiny little, small tiny little percentage, but it's going to change my ability as well. So over here, I didn't have this desk over here or this table. It was on the corner that you guys don't see over here, but I used to work like this. I used to focus on the wall like this, which is pretty stupid. My laptop will be here. This is where I lay my hand. And just imagine that when you walk into my room, you will see me focusing on the wall and you see my back, which is horrible because I don't know about Feng Shui, but I myself feel like I'm just focusing on the corner and doing things such a weirdo, such a, geek. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that it makes me feel like I'm not wide opening my mindset. It changed my mindset to be in the corner, not open to you guys and not open to the world, to the opportunity in this world. And that's not great. And I have been focusing on this corner for nearly 1 year, which is horrible. I didn't know that how horrible was it until I changed the table to here. It feels so much better because the lights I can absorb the light, right? I can absorb the energy from the sun. Like Superman, I'm Superman. But it feels so much wider because right now I can have this whole area for me. This is where my laptop is. This is where I can leave some of the things that I like. Maybe this boom button from my mentor. Boom!
Hi,
Ticket closer.
People is proud of you.
Okay, that might be a little bit loud for you. Now, this is where my cats normally, just lie there and I could pet him a little bit while I'm doing something. Nah. But this is where I have my whole hand lean over here, and if I need to take any notes, I would just move this over here, taking my notes down here, and I would just switch easily. Now this chair is a little bit inconvenient, but because the chair that is move around when you can switch like this is a little bit bigger for this area, and that's why I haven't want to buy that yet, because I feel like it's too big for this area. So that's why I still keep this chair. I can easily, focus over here. One is I can move around, see the classes, and over here with my lamp, I'm just moving these very easily. Write my notes and anything I need. Maybe later I'm going to put my water over here on this one that you can see that these are the lessons and the philosophies I practice every day. This is going to be my new vision board, by the way, my new vision board, and I was putting, you can see that some ugly shit over here on the walls is because I was taping all my vision board over here, and it turns out very ugly and it created a mess in my mind. So instead of that, I just put it here to cover the shit and use this as my new wealth trigger. And over here, as you can see, this little tiny area is where I dedicated for my growth. The achievement of etc, a little bit of flowers. This is the golden ring that I have from my grandfather, who is a role model to me, a person who's always been very caring, and he's just such a high performance. But the thing is that I was very rebellious, rebellious, and I didn't learn a lot from him. I would just like love him as my grandfather, because he was already caring about me. Now, I have my HTC hat over here, the books that I like selling to the C-suite. The first book about business that I read, which changed my mindset. Then I have the 360 leadership from John Maxwell, and over here is my past. I can say that it's my past because I used to be a tour guide. I used to be a guy about language. So these parts are from dictionaries, and it is more focused onto the culture, on histories, psychology of a cultures, the customs, the food, all of these over here. And the rest over here is more about business, about changing mindset, personal development. So that's awesome. And over here, I cannot show you everything, but over here is actually my printer. So it's freaking awesome to have a new, working environment, and I'm feeling really proud of myself for being able to change my life until this point. I'm going to put it on the frame as well, because it will give me a lot more confidence and a lot more, amazing mindset. But it will come later. Right now, I haven't felt the need to do so, even though it's pretty good. But yeah, because every time that you put the frames on, you have to nail it, and you have to. Sometimes it's very hard for you to fix it. So I don't want that to happen. But yeah, this is my studio. This is my working office, and I want to share with you guys because I'm just feeling very proud of myself for being able to achieve all of this. And it's pretty good, guys. It's pretty damn good. From a guy that doesn't even know how to read, because over here I want to show you this book, How to Talk to Absolutely Anyone, Anywhere. Confident Communication for Work, Life, and Relationships. The funny thing is that this is the first book in my life that I have ever read, because I was such an introvert. I didn't know how to create a conversation or break the ice with other people or talk to strangers, and I needed to increase my confidence. And this is the first book that I found from Mark Rhodes, which is pretty awesome. I drove into that, find report, commonalities, power of stories, talk about things that people like. Don't explain too much and things like that, but it's freaking awesome. So, first video ever. I hope you guys like it. I know that it's always, I have been always talking about myself, but this is some achievement, and I hope that you guys can do the same. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk soon, guys.